Head coach Mark APPLEGARTH, a frustrating afternoon?
Yeah, very frustrating. We just thought we looked disjointed. To go in at 8-0 at half time, I thought, well, we all thought, we kind of got away with one there. It's fair to say though that in that we left it far too late to mount the zone comeback. We just looked a little bit too clunky in what we were trying to do. I think at times we tried going round them instead of going through them first, and then we flipped it and started going through them too much instead of throwing some shots. So I'll have to look at that as coach. Obviously it's my responsibility as coach. So I'll be addressing that. But ultimately that's 3 games now. I think there's one of them that we just got completely beat, and then 2 games that are very frustrating. I thought the Toulouse game, where how we managed that last 10 minutes, and then the Halifax game, got to give them credit. They were like roles reversed on last week, but at the same time, I thought we had enough in that last 10 minutes, enough possession and territory to, probably capitalise on that.
As you mentioned, that last period with the 2 tries, there was a real spark at that point that had maybe been lacking for the rest of the game. Did you think at that point there was enough in your team to go on and win it?
I think I'll always think that in our team, but we can't keep on saying that. We've ultimately got to turn it into points. It's round 3, so I definitely won't be panicking, but at the same time, it's enough to pin his ears up and make sure that we do fix it, because we can't keep on saying this. I thought, listen, fair play to Halifax. They obviously had a few things to fix up from last week, and they did. And I don't know if it's the messages I sent throughout the week, that's made us look a little bit too composed in certain situations. But I just thought Halifax wanted it more than us for probably 60 minutes, and then that last 20 minutes we seemed to kick into gear and show the sort of urgency that I want us to be about from minute 1.
Disruption at the start, Will Dagger pulling out quite late. Firstly, how is he? What happened?
He's pulled his quad, so he's got a scan on Wednesday, I believe. So it's not looking good on Dag's feel for him. But listen, that's not the reason we lost the game. Brownie's done enough reps at fullback, and he's old enough to understand how to play that role. So frustrating one, but it's definitely not the reason we lost the game.
Ben Jones Bishop took his try well.
Yeah, you get what you're getting with Bish, don't you? I thought he looked solid. I thought Levi, obviously did another top job on that wing. As I say, we just look a bit disjointed at the moment, a little bit too, what's the right word, clunky in attack. I think defensively we just lacked that bite that we had last week, but it's definitely not the efforts that's causing it. It's just the smartness with that effort that we need to be chasing. So frustrating day.
Are you glad then of a week off next weekend?
I'll be honest with you, if it were up to me, we'd be playing tomorrow. It's one of them. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're looking at it a bit more objectively, we'll get after some tough training this week, get a bit of a weekend off, and then we've got another tough game coming up at Batley that I believe they got a good win today as well against Widnes. So we said at the start of the year anyone can beat anyone, and we've just got to make sure that we start picking up them wins.